in this one. Richard, this is a game that's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, there's only a few regular season games that people actually look forward to, but this one, it gives us a good gauge of where the best teams are. A preview of how they could approach a potential playoff battle down the road.
Oh, well said. Yeah, a peek to what could be a matchup in the playoffs. Absolutely. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5. Now, here's Mitchell after the miss from Money. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I like it when Love looks for his shot because it puts defenders in a tough spot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Here's Money. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded close. That one drops for him. And now, let's take one more look at that great mobile one drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Money passes to Randall. Great pass to set up the lay-in. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Here's Okoro. Following the basket by Julius Randle. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Garland against Barrett. Trying to get open is Randall. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Randall.
And you like the toughness there. Barrett being more comfortable having to deal with an aggressive defense.
Mitchell against Brunson. Now Mitchell. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Really left alone that time.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Philadelphia. Here's Money, guarded by Garland. Here's Hartenstein.
Rated baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with J.D. Bickerstaff for a minute. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
Here's Money, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having a better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win. When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Money passes to Hartenstein. Here's Money. A 38-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Sims is checked in. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Reddish, he's checked in for Barrett. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
That free throw good for money. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious
lead, 13-12.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. This is it to Moss. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Here's Money. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the score by New York. Here's Money. Wade is covering. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Money, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Rubio in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Wade brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Mitchell. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post. Here's Moss. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GM.
His shooting reached a tipping point. It was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And boy, he's made the most of it.
The post pair for him. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Money out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against New Orleans lit up the floor. He dropped in 38 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. Notching a double-double, and also making his presence felt. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
20.
And so here's Cleveland. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. They get it back. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Here's Money, covered by Mitchell. Here's Money, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Now, here's Mitchell. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Lets the three fly.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Money. To the inside. Here's Randall, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Mitchell passes to Moss. Kicks it to Okoro. Mitchell left side. 5 on the clock. Randall grabs the board.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. And here is Okoro. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. Yeah, he really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Backed away to the middle. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Rubio. Garland's got 5 now.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Here's Money. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Wade passes to Garland. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Money, guarded by Garland. Here's Money, trying to get open is Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Cleveland leading by 4. Rubio the pass to Garland. with the drive. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just slicing his way to the rack. This man is so crafty. I love it when Garland takes charge like this.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
For New York, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good for money.
Closing in, man. A few more stops.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Zeller. And here is Garland. Tries yet again. Toppin pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the basket by Money.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Rubio. An 11-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Garland. The second chance effort. And deep. Zeller drops it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
That's one he knows he should bring.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Now, here's Garland. So on the floor for Cleveland. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And it's Mitchell missing. Knicks trail by 7. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul.
Isaac Okoro.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Money. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Randall. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the touch there inside? That's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Mitchell dishes to Love. From deep. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Maddox. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Mitchell. Over Brunson. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Money, guarded by Garland.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Garland surveying the D. The shot's good. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days, so look, why not shoot it and make it?
Money passes to Barrett. No good. That would have tied it.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on.
Move out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
At the line.
And for the Cavaliers, Cody Zeller's checked in for Love. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. That free throw good from Randall. .43 seconds left to play in the third. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Up top, Rubio shoots from 12. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by New York. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Money, covered by Mitchell. Here's Reddish. That one off the back iron and out.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Mitchell. Rubio outside. Nice D for Money. And so it's New York finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
That's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Reddish out there with Money, and it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Mitchell's shot is good.
And that's Mitchell at his best, playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Here's Money, guarded by Garland. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Reddish. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Mitchell with it. Brunson picks him up. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell in the corner. Love kicks to Garland. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Allen. Banked in off the glass.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
The Knicks leading by 18. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Money, no good. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Lets it go from deep. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Money passes to Hartenstein. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Allen kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. And again, it's Cleveland.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Money, defended by Allen. He gets that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Knicks lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Garland kicks to Mitchell. There's the pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
It's so tricky there with the floater. Mitchell aware of when he should try his luck shooting that shot.
Money passes to Randall and stolen by Love. Outside Garland. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Money passes to Randall over Love. Randall no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Mitchell dishes to Love.
High basketball IQ. Kevin Love gets it done with intelligence.
That free throw, no good.
Kevin Love at the line.
He doesn't get the second one.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Money. Trying to get open is Randall. And the basket by Money. Money's got 9 points here in the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Mitchell passes to Garland. Okoro with it. Mitchell looking it over. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brunson. And too long on the shot. The Knicks leading by 15. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So, for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Now, here's Garland. Defense right on him. Pass to Love. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. The Knicks leading by 14. Here's Money to the middle. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
When you allow good scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Okoro, and they'll keep possession. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Maddox. Garland with the block. They get it back. Shot clock at 3. Here's Money. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for New York.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Money.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's Mitchell. Money with the rebound. And so it's New York with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
He had a defender all over him.
10 free throw, good for Money.
At the line, 2 shots.
All free throws, good for Money. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Moutier kicks to Joseph. Back to Moutier. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long.
Peace to the snakes. Yeah, I got good head. I'm gonna try yellow ball. This guy.
We came across one of your tweets that caught our attention. You mentioned how important 2K is to you and that it saved your life. Can you tell us a little bit more about your journey with NBA 2K?
Yes, actually in 2013, I actually got into a bad accident at work where I had a spinal fracture and I was actually temporarily paralyzed. So when I went home,
Hey, big boy.
you know, but a year and a half after the accident, I literally had to sit in an upper body brace. At that time, I was, playing different games, but, I was kind of tired of everything. So when I first played 2K, that was something new. It was exciting. And so when I moved on to PS4 and I saw 2K15 for the first time, I was hooked. Then when I saw 2K TV, that instantly became a goal of mine.
You mentioned that you were immobile for a year and a half. At what point after picking up 2K do you feel like you really mastered the game?
It came to me so easy. And because actually my name was not Watch Me Work at first. It was actually Church Boy. Ironically, the way that I would call for an ISO is saying watch me work. So when I would say watch me work, people would know, get out the way and just watch what he's about to do.
Do you remember how many times you've been on top plays?
I made it twice in 2K17, maybe once in 18, maybe once or twice in 19. Here's a lot. I think either 20 or 21, that's where it just got like, wow. It was so many times I actually lost count. My next goal was to finally win, and then I, finally did it in 23.
We've noticed a lot of your top plays submissions for 2K23 have been in the theater. What are your favorite game modes?
Oh, Rec all day.
What position do you play and what's your build?
Right now, my favorite player is my shooting guard, 6'9", inside out scorer.
Imagine you're starting a game. Rank these 3 goals in order of most important to least important, okay?
Okay.
Winning in the game, scoring the most points, or having a top play-worthy play?
Why would you ask me that? Of course, I don't like to lose. So winning, top play, and scoring the most points. Well, one of my, I guess you could say, highlights is a game that I had 45 assists.
45?
Yes.
What?
I only scored 1 point.
I know that you are a Twitch affiliate and a sponsored gamer. That's awesome. Congratulations. How did you begin creating content, and what's that journey been like for you?
I really love entertaining people. I just like to have fun, like to meet new people. If there's anything that I know about the game, I don't mind teaching. You never know what you're going to see when I'm playing. You never know what you're going to hear when you're in a party. It's a good time all around.
At NBA 2K TV, we like to connect fans, the community, everything about NBA 2K together. So I'm the coach, and as the coach of Team 2K TV, we might need a little bit of teaching. So I invite you to join the team for some games in the theater. What do you say about that?
I've been preparing my whole life for this.
Thanks so much for joining us on the...
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Sadiq Bey out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duran in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Money. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Here's Ivy. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Money. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32 and a half a game. And here's Detroit. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Good on both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Money. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ivy, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Money. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Sims. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Bogdanovich. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And it's Cunningham missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Brunson defending. It's Cunningham with a drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First one falls for him.
Second team foul. Cade Cunningham.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. New York trailing. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Money with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the picks.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Sims. Pass to Money. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Got a hand on it.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Doubled by Randle.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Third team foul.
Here's Ivy. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. Money grabs the miss. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Bojan Bogdanovich, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Here's Money. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Here's Sims. He can't get that one to fall. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Ivy. Missed inside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
And now running the full court man-to-man defense.
Detroit calls timeout. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Oh, yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. He gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
A big group substitution here for New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Sims. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Reddish is checked in for Barrett. And quickly subbed in for Brunson. Now here's Strus. He's averaging about 6 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. Pistons keep it alive. Bay outside to the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Reddish misses. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Hayes with it. Picked up by Reddish. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Bay. Tightly guarded. Reddish against Hayes. Outside for Bay. Beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Reddish. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
1:07 left in the first quarter. And the Pistons shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Hayes finds Bay. And here's Strus. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Here's Money. He's got 10. 5 on the clock. Outside Barrett. Over by Bogdanovich. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He had 30 points, and his passing was the story of that one, creating for others. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
New York foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the second round of the NBA draft order.
He did, BA, but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the one guard, he can play the two guard, he can make open shots, he can get in the paint and score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team.
Money misses.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
4th team foul.
Cunningham finds Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Brunson defending. Ivy's shot is off. New York has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Money. Randall left side. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. Here's Money. He's got 10. The layup misses. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Patterson. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barrett. And here we go. The Knicks in transition.
Engaged, active, and great instincts. RJ doing things on the defensive end and turning it into offense.
And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 8. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Just 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on. And we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Patterson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Pistons making a switch here. Bayes checked in.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Pistons have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Cunningham outside. Here's Patterson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word.
Yeah, I think I can go for 45. You know.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Saddiq Bey out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. Bey against Randall. Pass to Ivy. Lets a floater go. And he lays it up and in. Ivy's got 6.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in.
For your New York Knicks, Jericho Sims.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Oh, swiped away. Right side Barrett. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
At the line.
And he can't get the first one. And the steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Cunningham, left side. Puts it up from 12. Ivy's shot is off.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And very close to making the shot, but instead he'll go to the line for 2 on the shooting foul.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great. Boy, there were lots of expectations that accompanied R.J. Barrett coming out of college. That's going to happen when you're the 3rd overall pick.
You know, watching R.J. Barrett is a treat for us whenever we get a chance to do so.
Yeah, B.A., he is a tremendous young man on top of being a player who so desperately is searching for greatness and working to get there. What you love about R.J. is he's trying to add to the offensive end of the floor year by year. Yes, he can get off the dribble drive. Now can he consistently make that perimeter jumper?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Here's Money. He's watched by Cunningham. Now Brunson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And he dunks it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Second shot opportunity. Here's Duren. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Ivy. The rebound by Sims.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Money. To the middle. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Money. He's covered by Bay. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. And he drops the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. And Detroit is shooting 34% thus far in this game. Cunningham on the wing. 4-3. Here's Duren. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Money. And Ivy pulls it down. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires the three. No good on the shot. New York goes the other way with it. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Randall can't hit. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Here's Money. He's watched by Cunningham.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Ivy. Give him 8. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
We know you want one, so make them roll.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Here's Barrett. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And the bucket is good.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pistons lead 65.
The Pistons leading. Over to the left wing. Here's Ivy. Randall pulls down the board.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Pistons.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Out to the right wing. Bay finds Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Over Barrett. Bogdanovich, no good.
Nice work defensively. Meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Inside. Here's Money. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Bay outside. Pulls it. Offensive board. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
5th personal foul. First team foul.
Calvin's off.
At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. With the drive. Money misses. For Detroit, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Bay, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
The steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Ivy. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Money with the bucket.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
The Pistons trailing. Outside Bogdanovich. Top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Oh, excellent way to pass the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Ivy. Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
And here's New York now. They're on an 11-1 run. Offensive rebound. Here's the second effort. Misses at the rim.
New York foul.
Detroit calls timeout.
17 foul. Timeout, Detroit. The time is now, fans. Get up. Make some noise. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, one shot.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. Now here's Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Toppin, he's checked in for New York.
At the line.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both. Here's New York. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Money. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Toppin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Ivy. Brunson defending. Pass to Bay. Excellent D there from Toppin. Grant would be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
That's good. And now a 10-point New York lead.
I mean, he's coming off a terrific performance in the last game, and he's still feeling it tonight.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Knocks it loose. Bogdanovich against Barrett. Pass to Ivy. Oh, and there's the, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Connaughton, he's checked in for the Pistons. 1:27 left in the final quarter. Here's Money. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 33 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Toppin. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duran. Tries yet again, and he lays it in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Money. Good D by Bay. So it's Detroit now. Here's Ivy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. The Pistons making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Money. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Pistons call time here. They're trailing by 8. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
To Ivy. Back to Hayes from deep. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, hoping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And we'll send one your way.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From 12 feet. Bay from long range. Pass to Ivy. The 3. Hayes for 3. They get it back. And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Bro, the MVP. Last game, champ.
He was hot. I'm in street clothes. I'm in street shoes. So I rose up and dunked on him and told him, shut up.
Hey 2K TV fans, Scott Moak here, your PA announcer of the Sacramento Kings. In top plays this week, we're caring for all the sharing going on in NBA 2K23. You guessed it, it's time for your State Farm top assists. Pass me some plays.
Get a little taste.
Hopping into the wreck with the gamer CJ, using the quick first step to make a little space, then dropping a wraparound bounce pass from the left hand. Caught him off guard there. I like it. Real DB13 is next in the wreck, running up for the half-court lob and sending it sideways to a friend. Gotta love an unselfish team. I like mine in purple and white, just a personal preference. Into my team with Ken Littlejohn. He pokes a steal with John Stockton to bounce the assist to bracket buster Sam Decker, picking up those MT points.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
No, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
So look at our starters for the Knicks. The forward spots are Barrett and Randall. Hudson is out there with money, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. Now here is Smith. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Clearly, Halliburton is hunting his shots. He's not picky and knows exactly how to adjust on the mid-range jump shot.
Money passes to Hartenstein, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Duarte, the Knicks making the shot. no good. About a minute played so far here in the first. To the left wing. Here's Money. The wing jumper off target.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And Greg, you watch Matthew. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
He hits both from the stripe. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good for Money.
Taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Indiana. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Duarte. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
And the second free throw, good. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
And it's Halliburton missing. And Randall has got the ball here for New York. To the inside, Maddox. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
And here are the Knicks now, following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Here's Money. The rebound by Turner.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Halliburton passes to Turner. It's deflected. Here's Money. He's covered by Halliburton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Knicks have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he can't get the first one. The Pacers making a change here. Nemard's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Knocked away. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
For New York, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Barrett, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
New York shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Smith is out there with Jackson. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Smith. Inside. Here's Halliburton. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the chart. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Here's Money coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And that one drops.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Halliburton outside. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. New York trailing. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Money, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Jackson. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Barrett the pass to Money. Right wing. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Over to the wing. From past the arc. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Detroit had a huge game. He added 37 points, and as we've come to expect from him, spent a lot of time at the foul line. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable. Heating up from the line this quarter, which is really helping their cause. They're right around 80% now.
Here's Money. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Money's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Indiana shooting about 42% so far. Healed right side. Pass to Nemo. 3 seconds left. Good as the jump shot falls. Turner's got 7.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defensive part, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front, up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Money really having a great game.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for the Knicks. The post pair for him. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Money out there with Hudson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. 9 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12.
Goodness. What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Duarte passes to Halliburton. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Passes it Duarte. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Money. He's covered by Halliburton. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Money. 14 points for him.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. A combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
Here's Duarte. Offline with his 3. Knicks trail by 3. Driving inside. Offensive rebound. Out to Barrett. Here's Money. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, here's the thing. Few young players generate fouls the way Randall does.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
Julius Randall taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, here is Halliburton. D right on him. Duarte passes to Turner. Drills it from outside. Turner's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
And he drives in. Here's Hudson. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Down low. Here's Turner. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Money. He's covered by Halliburton. Randall with the bucket.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
And the Pacers call time here. Johnson is checked in for Smith.
Cameron Johnson.
Pacers leading by 4. Johnson outside. Here's Duarte. He has 6. Turner passes Duarte. Shot clock at 5. Back to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Takes a shot at the elbow. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Turner.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Here's Money. He's covered by Halliburton. Randall passes to Money. And taken away by Johnson.
Come on, good easy.
Here's Lutheran. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Money. 14 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Hudson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Indiana leading by 5. Hield outside. High post Johnson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Inside, Rocket 6. And it's Halliburton missing. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Barrett. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game. A versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And Indiana making a change here. Nemhard's checked in.
2 minutes remaining in the
Halliburton passes to Hield. Now, here's Halliburton to the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's on R.J. Barrett.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
New York calls timeout.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. The pass to Money. That's short off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Shot, high post. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Back to Halliburton. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Money. And tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. The lead is 2. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Turner. Manuel Quigley, he's checked in for the Knicks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Money. Boom, he chains it straight down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Pacers lead by 5. And we're coming right. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Smith is out there with Johnson, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Master quickly. The 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Passes it to Mathurin. Johnson outside. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Money. He's covered by Halliburton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe, making a living at the line, basically.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. The Knicks also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Toppin. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Quickly. And the pass to Mathurin. Here's Money. Goes up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
RJ passes to Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all around game.
Jalen Smith, 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
That one is off.
And he's had an attacking mindset all game, and it's got him to the line over and over. Those could be valuable points.
No good on the second free throw.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Mathurin passes Duarte. Poked away. To the middle. Here's Money. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Knicks. At the line for 2.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give him the lead.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Love the consistency at the free throw line in this one, too, fellas. Getting a healthy number of points off trips to the line.
Here's Money, covered by Smith. Here's Hartenstein, and he banks in the layup. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Down low, in the air. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
That's good from Halliburton. New York calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That free throw good for money.
Shooting for New York. 2 shots.
Both free throws good for money. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Halliburton. He can't get that one. Great D that time for money. Here's Hartenstein. Turner covering, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And so here is New York. Randall passes to money. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Orte. Broke loose. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Here's Randall. Pass to money. From the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Turner passes to Smith. Outside for Halliburton. Passes to Mathurin. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
New York ball.
So it's the Knicks now. Here's money. Count that one. Money's got 35 in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
You know, I really liked how aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. You got to dial up our effort. I don't see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Over to the left wing. And the Pacers another three.
Clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
And the basket by Money. Money's got 37.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pacers trail by 8. Here's Duarte. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Halliburton outside. That three off the mark. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Money. And that one, good. Money's got 39.
It's clear now how this is going to end, and I'm not surprised. Great win for New York.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Money.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Money's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And the rejection by Jackson.
New York ball.
5 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Money. The putback, good.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
Maybe I can like Halliburton can do something. Yeah. one more time with the new lineup.
Stellar assists, everyone. Sharing the ball just like LD2K, am I right? Think you have a great one? Send your plays with your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWOW on social media. Later, everybody. See you at your next Sacramento Kings Beam Team game inside of NBA 2K23.
A two-time Hall of Famer, one of the best centers of all time, and most recently, adding coach to his illustrious resume, Patrick Ewing is a legend.
In his career with the Knicks, he went up against Michael Jordan in what is now famously dubbed the double nickel game. As we wrap up our series of exclusive interviews for the 2K23 Jordan mode, here's Patrick Ewing with his perspective on Jordan and that double nickel game.
First time I met Michael was on my recruiting visit to North Carolina. From that day until now, he's been the biggest trash talker that I've ever met. You know, like, you can't dunk on me, and I'm in street clothes, I'm in street shoes.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Halliburton. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in a shooting guard.
2-0.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. Three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Knicks. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Here's Mathurin. The Knicks making their last shot. Smith passes to Turner. That shot missing. New York goes the other way with it. Pass to Money. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Halliburton outside. Up top, Turner. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Greg.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
And so Turner nails them both.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league who can also score at all three levels.
Another shot. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Indiana on offense. 6-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating. And not a lot of help.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for New York?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Mathurin. And here's Turner. Smith left side. Shoots over Randall. Smith no good.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Knocked loose. Now the Pacers on the move. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you get a little bit careless around Halliburton, he's very long and very reactive. He'll get steals like that.
Money. Smith against Randall. Here's Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Halliburton outside. It's stolen. Pass to Hudson. And he buries his first look.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Throws it up high. Deflected. Barrett with it. Lets the 3 fly. Fires in the triple. Barrett's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Next lead, 17.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Shot to stop the run. Randall pulls down the board. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Here's Money. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Count the basket. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Timeout called. The Pacers.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring.
Indiana shooting just 33% so far in this game. Down low, it's Randall and Hartenstein. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's McBride in at the 1. That's the group for New York starting the second. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Turner, pocket 6, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And that one drops for him.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile 1 drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 41 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. You'd be hard-pressed to find an area of the game where he didn't excel. Let's send it back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Smith right side. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Second team foul. Jalen Smith.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
As we're seeing, missing free throws can become contagious, and now they're trying to work their way through this.
Here's Money. He played a great game against Indiana. with the teardrop. Tries again. Pass to Randall. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Randall's got 6.
And that's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Here's Matherin. Outside Johnson. Halliburton finds Smith. Here's Matherin. Hits a three-pointer.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Money. 6 points for him. Halliburton with some nice D.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Randall. With the fadeaway. Off the left rim and out. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Barrett against Johnson. Halliburton with the ball. Coming off a 16-point game against New York.
His passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Here's Money. Defended by Halliburton. Here's Money. Got it. Give him 8.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, BA. It keeps the game.
And so it's New York in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
The Pacers, 40.
I got dominated. Cause she showed.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Indiana shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Matherin. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
And for the Knicks, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Nembhard. Now Smith. Shoots over Randall. Smith no good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Money. Halliburton with some nice D.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Money, defended by Halliburton. Here's Money. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Money, defended by Halliburton. And it's rejected.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Shot's good by Matherin.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
To the inside, Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Indiana trailing here. Here's Matherin. He's got 10. Here's Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Randall, good. And now an 8-point New York lead.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Here's Nembhard. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you have a pretty strong 5 out there. Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Toppin, he's checked in for Hartenstein. The Pacers also with a sub. Johnson's checked in.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
One thing you can add on to this, and we don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Pass to Duarte. Johnson against Toppin. Back to Duarte. Just 5 to shoot to stop the drought. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Pass to Money. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
Now a timeout called by New York.
In the building, get 3
Quickly is checked in for New. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Duarte. Brunson defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up. The first one falls.
Duarte at the line, 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's Money. Second chance effort, and it's good on the lay-in. 16 points for him.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Brunson against Heald. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Fast break, New York. That's tipped. Here's Duarte. He's got 5.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Money. 6-point game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him.
And really strong at the line since the break.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
The Pacers have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Smith. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And the free throw, no good. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Quickly. Smith with the rebound. Here's Duarte. He's got 7.
New York foul. 2. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Here's Duarte.
And he drops the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one misses. Here's Money. 2 on the clock. And the layup is good. 20 points for him.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's the Knicks leading by 7. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. R.J. Barrett out there with Toppin. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Money in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Drives to the hoop. Here's Money. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, ripped away. Fast break, New York. Here's Barrett. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. Takes a 13-footer. Tipped. Here's Money. Defended by Halliburton. Here's Money. And he converts the layup. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Money, defended by Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Toppin. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The Knicks making a switch here. Randall is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Shot clock at 5. They need this. The Knicks with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Driving to the basket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Halliburton outside. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. To the paint. Hartenstein lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Halliburton's got an open look. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Pass to Halliburton. Out to the right wing. Here's Matherin, guarded by Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
He's such a versatile player as a combo guard, and with that great size, it can allow him to set up teammates.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Turner finds Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton from 10 feet away. Got a piece of it.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Well, Indiana shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Now here's Johnson. Checked by Randall. A shot by Johnson, no good. And here are the Knicks. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Turner. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Smith, he's checked in for Johnson.
First team foul. Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that one misses. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Here's Matherin. And the three off target. And here's New York now. They're on a 16-4 run.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for money.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Both teams will make substitutions, so hits one and misses one at the line. Indiana on offense. Pass to McConnell. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From deep. The rebound by Sims. Here's Money. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Money. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Third team.
He's off on the first.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for...
It's going to be my last game. Nasty game. On my last game, you'll call Mellow Jersey.
To see Michael Jordan where he was when we were young to what he became, no one knew that he was going to be as good as he became. He was always good. He was always talented. And like I said, he always talked trash. But the evolution, I mean, it was like, wow. The fact that he got cut off his freshman team gave him the drive to prove that he
Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop it.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Money, and it's Barrett at the 3. Here's Money against Golden State. He was really on his game. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Both free throws good for Money. Here's Booker. Passes it to Goodwin. Outside, Lamb. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker the pass to Johnston. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for Phoenix.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Now the Knicks with it. This time they met in New York.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Every team wants a scoring punch off the bench, and that's what Jeremy Lamb can provide.
Yeah, during his career, he has been a role player on a contending team, as well as a veteran leader on some rebuilding teams. He brings the same skill set regardless of the situation.
Good.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
New York foul. R.J. Barrett.
First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first.
Jeremy Lamb. At the line for 10.
And Lamb drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by Booker. Knocks it loose. Inside. Here's Johnston. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Money. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the middle. Here's Ayton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
And stolen by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Barrett. Pass to Money. Randall outside. Here's Barrett. The pass to Money. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
A nice shot by Booker.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Money. And to get open is Robinson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix? The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Rockets. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Lamb. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To get open is Robinson. Money, no good.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Lamb. Ayton trying to break free. He goes up again. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Money driving to the basket. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Both teams. Suns trail by 3. We've got Booker, and it's Johnston in at the center. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Over Robinson. And no good that time. And New York will come the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Warriors was phenomenal. He ended up with 43 points, and he was a force on defense. Came up with a lot of steals. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Lamb, he's checked in for Phoenix. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Booker. Passes it to Dean. Just 5 to shoot. Over Randall. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Money. He's got 7. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pull up Jay, and again it's New York.
Assisted by.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle steps for New York. Ball stolen. That misses off the backboard.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
With 3, Booker sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 8 points.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Money passes to Robinson. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. They really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Money following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good on the shot. And that's 13 points for Money.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Booker with it. He had 27 points last game. Pass to Dean. To the wing on the left. Here's Clemens. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Clemson's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Money. He's got 13. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
Substitution for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
Suns trail by 3. Booker looking around. Shoots over Brunson. And that one hits back iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And the basket by Money.
And really just selfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Booker draws the double. Now Goodwin. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Randall. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 7. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Now here's Randall. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Money. He's got 15. For the 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And now here's Goodwin. The fast break chance. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
First team foul.
And the first one drops. So we conclude the first half. Knicks lead by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Knicks, 53.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've seen Money really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And New York, looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Money out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Suns trail by 17. That's to Goodwin. Now Lamb. He kicks it to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. Booker's got 10.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder. Fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Sun shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Oh, Ayton in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Suns trail by 18. Stolen by Brunson. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that one.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Here's Money. He's got 18. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the
That's good for Money.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Booker. He's got 12.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's Money. He's got 20. It's Barrett on the wing. And there's the pass to Money. The three. That one doesn't go. Suns trail by 16. Booker the pass to Lamb. Back to Booker. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And the Suns making a change here. Clemens is checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off target from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
It's tipped. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Shot from 12. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Moment here now for an injury report. We've got a chance now to check up on Obi Toppin's status. Dave, what'd you find out?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Landry Shamet's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Reddish is checked in. The Knicks leading by 20. Here's Money. 24 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Money's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out to the right wing. Ayton wide open. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Money. He's got 26.
2 minutes
to the paint.
in the third. 2 minutes.
Martenstein. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For Phoenix, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And here is Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Ayton. Guarded closely. Picked him clean. Passes it to Clemens. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Money. He's covered by Shamet. Money passes to Reddish. Randall down low. 5 points in the game.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
Shooting for New York. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for New York. He's off on the first.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Phoenix. One shot.
And that one misses. New York leading by 12. We've got DeAndre Ayton. Evan Booker out there with Goodwin. It's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Reeves in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by New York. Lamb finds Goodwin. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Goodwin missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Money. Trying to get open is Robinson. Money, no good. Suns trail by 14. Pass to Ayton. Here's Reeves. Pass to Lamb. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Here's Money, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Now here's Goodwin. Uncovered. Randall grabs the board. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Goes back up. And Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Suns trail by 16. Now the pass to Goodwin. Now Lamb. A 3 ball. Unable to get that one. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. Back to Lamb. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Maddox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul.
Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
The first one falls. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And the Suns call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
That's tipped. And Lamb kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. To stop the run. They get it back. Ayton trying to break free. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Lamb after the made shot from Money. Goodwin with it. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Booker. Launches a three. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Phoenix.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. And here are the Knicks now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Money. Plays it up and banks it in. Money's got 42 in the game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here's Shannon. Pass to Park.
Knicks foul. Jericho Sims. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Phoenix. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's New York. They're on an 18-3 run right now. Here's Money. Fields covering. Kept alive. Maddox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Money's got 44.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Money.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Money. Here's Hartenstein, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now Shaman. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
That free throw missing.
Substitution on the court.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
At the line for Phoenix.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Good on both. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They lead by 28. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. 3 from the inbound. No good there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Appreciate y'all for watching, supporting, man. Remember, subscribe, like, comment. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out.